Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I have for you is episode 17 of my Football Manager 23 save with Bradford City. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could channel it 30 likes on today's episode, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 600 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to drop a comment in down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Now, if you didn't already check out yesterday's episode, we have been promoted into the Championship. Back-to-back promotions from League 2 has been completed. We've had another massive clear out, massive overturn of players as well. As we look to this season, we need to not be getting promoted. If we go into the Premier League with some of these League 1, League 2 standard players, we're going to get absolutely battered. So we need a season of just trying to avoid relegation. I think this will be our hardest season yet. Obviously, last season we did an incredible job to get up through the playoffs in the end. But there's been a lot of transfer news that has happened. A lot of players, probably some of your favourite players who have left the football club. So make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you're new as well, and let's get into it. So if we start out then with the departures, Jordan Graham has joined Notts County on a permanent transfer. The 29-year-old has gone there after one season with the football club. We signed him on a free transfer. He got 9 goal contributions in 30 games. We got £84,000 for him. 29 years of age, without a contract at the end of the season. I thought it was about the right time to move him on. Jamie Walker was the next player to depart the football club. He's joined Yes She's Fine Thanks for £115,000. Done very well in the 2 seasons under my management. In the first season, he got 34 goal contributions in League 2. Last season, getting 18 goal contributions in League 1. He's done a good job for us, but 31 years of age, I think, again, it was about the right time to move him on. Again, out of contract this season. We did have the option of a further year, but I know he actually signed a new contract, didn't he? I can't actually remember specifically when he was out of contract, but to get £115,000 for someone who's 31 years of age, I think we've done a nice piece of business there, in my opinion. Kane Vincent-Young was the next player out the door. He's joined Wigan Athletic for £275,000. Obviously, last season came in on a free transfer after being released from Ipswich Town. Did very well for us last season, averaging a 6.95, played 40 times for us last season. But again, 28 years of age, we got an offer that we simply could not really turn down. I think he was out of contract at the end of next season, so a nice lump sum for him from Wigan Athletic, and Kane Vincent-Young has left the football club. Caleb Watts also departed the football club. He joined Melbourne Victory for £190,000. 9 goal contributions in 40 games last season. I just didn't think he was going to be good enough for this season, to be honest with you. Can play right wing, left wing, centre mid. You know, he's fairly versatile, but for me, just simply did not offer enough. He's gone there until 2028, so a 4-year contract for him. He's gone back over to Australia, where obviously he is from, so good luck to him there. £190,000 in the bank. We already knew about Matty Fold's departure. He was going to be joining a team over in Italy, Monterosi. He's gone there on a permanent transfer, on a free transfer as well, after being released by Bradford City. Freddie Jeffries left the club on loan. He's gone to Altrincham for the remainder of the campaign. We got a £1,600 loan fee for him. He spent the first season in the Vanarama North, then the second season in at the Vanarama South. This season is going to the Vanarama National. Obviously, last season got 12 goal contributions from central midfield. Very, very excited about Freddie Jeffries' future. So he has officially left the club on loan. Jake Young once again finds himself going out on loan, this time to Cheltenham Town in Sky Bet League 1. Last season, he did really struggle, to be honest with you, in League 2. Only the 5 goal contributions the season before when he went out on the half-season loan to Chesterfield. Only the 4 goal contributions. This season he's going to League 1. We got £5,250 loan fee for him, and hopefully he can do well because he's still got 4-star potential, but he's just not really developing. Raquelin Jeff has also left the club on a free transfer. He has joined Biggleswade Town. I don't know what standard they are, but I don't really know, to be honest with you. A young player who's never really going to be good enough to get into the first team, and he's gone there on a 2-year deal. Jimmy Gower has once again left the football club. This time he's gone out on loan to Northampton Town. Last season, spent the season in the Vanarama National League with Scunthorpe, getting 10 goal contributions in 41 matches. This season he's going to League 2. We got a £1,700 fee for him. Obviously, we signed him at the end of last season, and he's gone out on loan once again to hopefully develop and get some more football under his belt. He's developing very nicely. Still 4.5-star potential, 19 years of age. Certainly still one for the future, though. Another player for the future is Riley Owen. He has gone out on loan to Halifax Town. Last season did quite well in the Vanarama National League with Aldershot. 17 goal contributions and 12 player of the matches, averaging a 7.32. He's gone back to the Vanarama National, though. That's the option he chose in the end. We had quite a few League 2 clubs coming in for him, but Halifax have come in for him here, paid £2,200 to take him as well, and he's officially left the club on loan once again. Regan Toyney was a player who's come in through our academy. Still 5-star potential for him. His loan last season with Spennymoor didn't really work out. No goal contributions in 18. This season, though, he has gone to the Vanarama National League first Premier, and he's gone there to Altrincham where they've paid £3,500 to take him off our books. 1.5-star current ability, but 5-star potential. Very excited to see how this man does develop. A couple other young players who have left the football club. Sam Bentley has joined Barwell on a permanent transfer. I think he was actually out of contract with us and he's gone there on a permanent basis. And also Jay Tinsdale, he's left the club and gone to Morpeth. Again, I don't really know about the standard here, but 1-star current ability. I think he's only 1.5-star potential. You know, not a great footballer, to be honest with you. Never really going to be good enough to get into the first team. Timmy Odesina left the football club on loan. I probably would have sent him out permanently, to be honest with you, but that 3.5-star potential still, I do think he certainly can be one for the future. He's joined Bristol City. We've got a £9,500 fee for him, and they're also paying pretty much all of his wages, I want to say. Yeah, they're paying, like I say, pretty much all of that wages. We're paying £600 a week towards his, well, actually £550 per week for the duration of the loan. So hopefully he goes to Bristol City, who are now in League One, develops nicely and gets a lot of football under his belt. Cian Scales left the football club on loan once again, this time going out on loan to Bromley. He spent the last couple of seasons in the Vanarama National League North, where last season he did very well. 22 goal contributions from central midfield for Halifax. Hopefully he can have another very good season, this time with Bromley. They've paid £6,500 for his services for the remainder of the campaign. Naki Wells was a man on the decline at the end of last season, and he has joined MK Dons on a free transfer. Last season, scoring 14 goals, 4 assists, 4 player of the matches for us, but once again, he has left the football club on a permanent basis, this time going to MK Dons, who now found themselves in Sky Bet League 2. Noah Wadsworth has left the football club on loan as well. He's joined Spennymoor on a deal until the end of the season. He was in the Vanarama National League North last season, played pretty much every game and done quite well there, so hopefully he can go to Spennymoor, have another good season there and keep developing very nicely, because still 3-star potential. I still think he could be good enough one day to play in the first team. And the final departure then was Finn Talley. He's joined Port Vale on loan for the remainder of the campaign. We got £2,800 fee for him. I want to say they're paying pretty much all of his wages as well. Yeah, we're paying £120 per week of the duration when playing, and then £1,100 per week when unused. Oh. So why, I don't really know why I've negotiated that. That seems pretty stupid to me, to be honest with you. But the final departure is Finn Talley. He's left the club, so obviously that leaves us only with Harry Lewis. So I presume you can understand what the next signing is going to be, because I don't think we've signed another goalkeeper yet. Now, I must say this was certainly the hardest transfer window in terms of incomings that we've had to do so far. Alfie Kilgore has come in on a free transfer, but we're already trying to get rid of him, to be honest with you. He's coming on a free transfer after leaving Swindon Town. He's a decent option at this level. Yes, he's League One standard, and that is a little bit of a concern. He's going to be our last resort centre-half, but he was kicking up a fuss about we signing more centre-halves on top of him, so we've already tried to sell him. We had some offers in for him, but then he wanted a payoff, so yeah, he's probably not a player who's going to get much football this season, to be honest with you, because his attitude absolutely stinks. Reece Burke has also returned to the football club, this time on a permanent basis. Obviously, previously spent the 15-16 season with us on loan from West Ham. He comes in, though, on a free transfer after being released by Middlesbrough. He's done, well, not great, to be honest with you, in the Championship. Recently playing in the Premier League, though, as well. Apparently, he's League One standard, but still has the potential to play in the Championship. And I think he is a very good signing, in my opinion. Fabrice Hartman is, well, a very, very good player. He's in a 4-star current ability, 4-star potential. He comes in on £7,500 a week, comes in on a 4-year contract. We paid £150,000 for him. I think that can rise, though, potentially. Oh, no, apparently we've paid it all in instalments as well. Looks like a very good player, though. Can play right wing, can play left back, can play right back, can play left wing, can play pretty much anywhere on the outside. Could probably even do a job as a striker if we needed him to. 23 years of age. Looks like a very good upcoming young player. Jordan Thompson comes in on a free transfer after being released by Stoke City. Again, struggled for football over the last couple of seasons with Stoke since leaving Blackpool, to be honest with you. But I think he comes in and probably be our starting ball-winning midfielder, left-footed as well, so he gives us a little bit of balance in there. 16 aggression, certainly going to pick up a few yellow cards this season. £8,000 a week on a 3-year contract. Karin Domain comes in on loan from Feyenoord until the end of the season. Looks like a very, very good player, in my opinion, and we're only paying £1,200 a week towards his wages. It's still 100% of his wages, but he's a very, very good player, in my opinion. Certainly the best central midfielder at the football club. I think this one is an absolute steal for £1,200 a week. James Collins comes in as another striking option. He comes in on a 1-year contract on £4,000 a week. The 33-year-old comes in on a free transfer after recently being released by Derby County. Last season in the Championship, getting 12 goal contributions. He's probably going to come in, be our main striker for now, but obviously there's still weeks left of the transfer window, so by the next episode I expect more signings to come in through the door, because we're certainly not finishing the window yet. Josh Murphy comes in on a free transfer as well after being released by Oxford. Actually, they've been playing in League One where he struggled in League One, so I don't expect this one to really do too well, to be honest with you. He comes down on a 2-year deal. He's at £6,750 per week. He's not great, to be honest with you, but like I say, we've struggled to get players in through the door. Lots of work permits who have been failed, and we just needed someone in who can play on the wing because we really struggle. I think Chapman was our only winger at one point. Obviously, Tyler Walker can play on the wing, but Josh Murphy is in on a 2-year deal. The penultimate signing so far then is Liam Cullen. Another striker comes in on a free transfer after being released by Swansea. Last season did very well in League One, 15 goals, 4 assists for Wycombe Wanderers. He's come in on a permanent 2-year deal on £4,000 a week. Can play as a striker, right winger, as a number 10 or as a left winger. For now, I think he's going to play more as a shadow striker because if you look at his statistics, I think overall he's a fairly balanced player. 5'9", hopefully he can come in and score 10 goals for us this season. That'd be very nice. And the final signing so far then is Cole De Silva. He comes in on a 2-year deal on £3,500 per week. Recently released by Bolton Wanderers in League One, where he did okay for them. Can play right back or left back. Can also play as a wing back on either side as well. He's going to come in and predominantly be a left back, I think, for now, because I can't really remember actually what the squad looks like. Now that's actually all the signings. I can actually show you what the squad is currently looking like. This is how we are planning on lining up for the season. I also completely forgot to mention, we've got Lewis Payne back on loan for the remainder of the campaign. That for some reason didn't come up in our transfer business, but we're only paying him £1,200 a week, which is very nice. We're also apparently trying to get him in on a permanent basis. I don't remember that happening, to be honest with you, but obviously last season did very well for us. Played 37 games, averaging a 7.16. This season he's going to come in, play probably more as a right back rather than a centre back. 6'4" as well for a right back. That is very nice to see, but this is how we're going to line up for now. Obviously things could change. We still don't even have enough players to fill the whole bench, and we've got this game against Watford coming up. That is the only game you are going to see in today's episode, the opening day of the season. Obviously we've played lots of friendlies. We've actually been unbeaten as well throughout pre-season. We got a nice little 8-0 win to kick things off against CS Lanander. We also had a 12-0 win at home to Barnold Swick, a 3-0 win at home to Coventry City, a 5-0 win away at Guiseley, a 1-1 draw at home to Swansea City, a 2-0 win away at Eastleigh, a 4-1 win away at Bradford Park Avenue, a 2-1 win at home to Curzon Ashton, a 0-0 draw at home to Middlesbrough, a 1-0 win at home to St Mirren, a 3-3 draw at home to Ipswich Town. We're actually trying to get this Morgan Rogers in, but I mean he's gone there on 21 grand a week. He's unbelievable, but we simply could not afford him. The board wouldn't let me offer him any money, so he's gone to Ipswich, unfortunately, who are obviously a potential relegation rival. We also had a 2-0 win at home to Port Vale, and before most recently beating Wigan Athletic 2-1 away from home. In today's episode, we've probably got one of the hardest games of the season to start with, Watford away. The aim for this season is survival once again. We've still got more transfer business to be done, but let's get into this first game against Watford. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for the opening day away to Watford. We are struggling to really fulfill a matchday squad. We've got players who are 16 years of age who find themselves on the bench. Georgios Kairakiou, I've no idea how you pronounce his name, but because he's got 4.5 star potential, he's going to come in and play on the bench today because Harry Chapman's absolutely knackered for some reason. He's failed a fitness test, which is really disappointing. But we line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. We've got Harry Lewis in goal, a back four of Payne, Fagan, Walcott, Burke and Hartman. We've got Patterson and Thompson in the midfield. Murphy starts on the right, Walker on the left and Cullen in behind Collins. We're really struggling. We've got 3 right backs on the bench, and again one of them is a very young player in Max McKnight, who I completely forgot about, to be honest with you, so we need to try and get him out the door on loan, but we need some players in first. Domain as well, still injured after recently straining his groin, so he's going to be out for another 2 weeks as well. We need more players in through the door. I expect a defeat here, but as long as we show a bit of commitment and endeavour to the cause, that is fine by me. Max McKnight can have squad number 42, and then Georgios can have squad number, we'll just give him 47, why not? It doesn't really matter. They're young players, probably not going to play all too much football this season, but if we can't get any more players in through the door, then, well, we're certainly going to struggle. I think we need another centre-back, another centre-mid, and maybe another number 10. Apart from that, another winger would be nice. You know, them 3 positions that I've named there are absolute musts. Wingers would be nice though, because, well, we don't really have many of them, to be honest with you. We're going to tell them that we've got the faith in them, but I think if we can't get any more players in through the door, this season could certainly be a long one. Let's get underway though for today's game, the opening day of the Championship season, a day that really should be celebrated. The result doesn't really mean all too much. As long as we're 21st or above come the the full-time whistle after the 46th match, the season will be a success for me. 15 minutes in, still 0-0. Free kick here for Watford. Loser with a ball into the box looking for João Pedro. How that man's still playing in the Championship, I have no idea. It's now with Ngakia. Ball into the boxes, deep into Loser. He cuts back on that left foot, finds Asprilla. Again, a very good young player. Shot comes in from Max Lowe, and Watford open the scoring. It was pretty easy for them, to be honest with you. We didn't really stand a chance of defending that one. 32 minutes on the clock. It's Watford 1 at Bradford City 0. Really, really sloppy from us. We just didn't get out quick enough, get out to this ball into the box. No one's closing Asprilla down. He has all the time in the world to pick the pass, and then I don't know who this is. It's Liam Cullen, who doesn't really pick low up, has a free strike at goal. Lewis stands no chance, and it's Watford 1 at Bradford City 0. An expected goal, to be honest with you, because we've not really started too bright. Another corner comes in here towards the back post. This time it is cleared away by Fagan Walcott. How is Ismail Assar still playing in the Championship? What on earth? Why is Watford's team so stacked? Low now, ball into the box looking for Loser. Good save though from Harry Lewis. It's a good job we've got a very, very good goalkeeper on our hands, although we for him to sign a new contract, he wanted a release clause, and I don't think it's that much. I think it's only like £400,000. If you get relegated, I think it's only like 100 grand as well. So need to try and maybe offer him a new deal and get that out of there, because, well, we cannot afford to lose him. He's going to be key for us this season if we are to keep afloat and stay up in the Championship. Obviously, Plymouth now in the Championship as well. That's great to see. You got other teams in there like Charlton, Fulham, Sheffield United, all currently in the Championship. Obviously, things have changed with it now being our third season in this save. Let's go underway though for the second half. If we can nick a goal, the fans would absolutely love that. Well, with an hour on the clock, we're currently getting absolutely battered. I'm thinking about potentially changing formation and going to 2 up front. If we chuck Cullen up there to play actually alongside Collins and play him more as a pressing forward, and then we'll change Collins' role to play more as a target man and just try send the ball a bit longer, tell him to kick it long. Don't really want to play out of defence anymore. We want to distribute to the target man and to really try and put it on them at this moment in time. In terms of some substitutions, well, we clearly do need to make some. Hartman is going to come off for Cole de Silva. Duhaney is going to come on as well for Lewis Payne. We're also could do with a midfield change. We're going to get Domain on while he still is injured at the moment in time. He's going to come on for Patterson, gives a bit of quality in that midfield. Apart from that, we've not really got many more options as of right now. We're so weak on the bench at this moment in time. We need some more bodies in through the door. We'll give them a little bit more time before we make our final subs of the game. 20 minutes to go. Still not a lot's really happening. Let's now make some substitutions. Collins is not having a great game at all, so we're going to get him off, get Whelan on, and then play Whelan more as an advanced forward. His fall off has been absolutely catastrophic, to be honest with you. Karakiu is going to come on as well for Murphy, who's not having a great game. Give him his debut just because, well, why not? We've got nothing to lose at this point. Play him as an inverted winger. And is that it? Is that for all 5? Yeah, that's all 5 changes made, so we can't make any more. We don't even have a backup goalkeeper to bring on if we really needed to do that. 10 minutes to go, still 1-0 Watford. Well, not a lot's really happened in this second half. If you'd have said at the start of the game, would you have taken a 1-0 defeat? Obviously, whether you lose 1-0 or you lose 10-0, you still get 0 points. But against, in my opinion, what's probably going to be one of the best teams in the league this season, I don't think it's the end of the world. It would have been nice to win, but it wasn't to be. I didn't expect us to win that. The fans didn't. The board didn't expect us to win. We're not in the relegation zone, so as of right now, it doesn't really matter all too much. We're down to 19th in the table. I think we've got a cup match coming up now. Hopefully we can get a bit of confidence at Cheltenham away, potentially the return of Jan Songo as well. Lots of players making their debut though. Whelan has now gone 7 hours of football without finding the net. That's not ideal. That is where I'm going to leave it though for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 30 likes, as I said at the start of today's episode, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 600 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to get a comment in down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Simiu's trial's coming to an end. I'm not really too interested in him. Sacco, I would love to get him in, but well, we just won't get a work permit, will it? We've sold 19,310 season tickets. That's about 4,000 more than last season. And a new signing is going to be coming in through the door. Backup goalkeeper, Chris Johns. Well, we needed a backup goalkeeper. Obviously, it tallied the part in the football club. So Johns comes in on a deal until the end of this season, until the end of next season. 3.5-star current ability. Certainly much better than Tally as well. So we will get him registered. That's only our 18th player who's registered. We'll give him, what squad number shall we give him? I mean, Tally got the 13 as a backup goalkeeper. You probably want to give him maybe 12 if that's available. We'll give him the number 12 shirt. That's not the end of the world. We'll get Harry Lewis to welcome him to the club as well, part of the goalkeepers union and all that sort of stuff. Another signing in through the door. Thank you for watching though. Have a great rest of your day and I shall see you all very soon for another episode. Peace.